Hello. Oh my word, it has been so long since I've been live on YouTube. um, I'm just giving a minute or two for anybody to tune in. I've been like off YouTube, so I kind of feel like I'm restarting YouTube. I had like an update video like a month or two ago. Anyway, I hope you can hear me and see me. I feel like I need to rotate my phone, but for some reason when I rotate it, it says that I can't. So I don't know. Anyway, Um, so yeah, the last time I was here on YouTube, I had done some crazy Jasmine improv video thing that I didn't even plan. It was really embarrassing, but whatever. Oh, Amanda, hi. Princess Hearts, hello. Oh, goody, I'm getting people on here. Tiffany. I was all by myself, talking to myself a second ago. Anna, hi. Mohammed. Oh, Mohammed says, I will be working with Disney. Ooh, I got an audition yesterday and will be a character performer. Congratulations. Hi. Hi, everyone. John. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. So I was just updating everyone because I feel bad because I said I was going to come back to YouTube and I haven't even filmed anything. So I think May or end of April or beginning of May or something was the last time I was on YouTube. And anyway, May has been crazy. I got COVID in May. I thought I had dodged the COVID bullet. I was like, oh, it's been, like almost 2 years. I still haven't gotten it. Boom, I got it. And so I was like out and my whole family was recovering. And then when we recovered, we had all this like graduation stuff going on. My niece graduated high school and it was just like a bunch of shenanigans going on. We went on vacation. That was really good for us, the sea, being in the ocean. So, oh, Sarah says you love my Jasmine improv. Oh my word, I am so glad you said that because I'm so embarrassed with it. I don't want to take it down because it is what it is, but I like I cringe. I can't watch it. And I wasn't like there if I wish I could go back in time because I actually would have structured it. I just kind of went on the camera and did some craziness. And anyway, I have some other improv ideas for the future, but I also want to like do regular videos just chatting with y'all and everything. But Mohammed, Princess Jasmine, I always look at her at Disney. Yeah, I do too, actually. That's so funny. Anna, thank you, Anna, for saying it was a great video. It was, yeah, I won't go too much into that because it's again, I feel I have awkward feelings about it, but if I hope that people liked it or were able to get something out of it regardless. So, Tiffany says, "Do you have TikTok? I feel like that would be very popular on there." you know, um, I used to have a TikTok. I like went on there like for a little bit and then I got off and then I went back on and then I got off. There's just so much stuff to like be on. And right now, you know what I'm on a lot, and I'm obsessed with right now is Duolingo. Is anybody else on Duolingo? And like what languages are you learning? I don't know if you guys remember my friend Fuki. She's from Japan. She married my husband, one of my husband's best friends from high school. She married, yeah. So anyway, they met, and she like she came here when she was 40, and she's learned English totally. Even though she's not like a kid. Kids pick up languages easier, but she's become fluent in English practically, or like she speaks a lot of English, and so I'm just inspired by her like learning at this age, and now I want to learn Japanese too, and I just like languages. But Mohammed says, how to feel to work at Disneyland as a character with Princess Jasmine and with a lot on. Did you have difficulty doing face characters in Purge character? Did you kiss any prince? Did you? No, I did not kiss a prince. I will say, because I said that a lot of them in a previous video that I did on the Disney princess, I said that they were by and large very respectful. I will say there was one that did kiss me on the cheek, and I don't know, I wasn't prepared for that. Like it was in character, and it was, I would say, mostly innocent, but that's the most scandalous thing that ever happened. Like as far as like we were on set and he was like, that's what Aladdin would have done. That's It's what he told me at the time. And I don't know, I don't know. It just wasn't something that usually happened. I wasn't prepared for it. So anyway, that was kind of, I guess that's one little story I still haven't shared with you guys that I'm throwing on here now. It was just kind of, that was a little awkward for me because I don't know. I wondered like, did you do that because you wanted to more than, I don't know. It was just kind of awkward, but he knew I was married, so it never went, no, nothing ever happened. I'm just saying that's a little awkward story there. Um, but what else, did I answer your question all the way? You said, how did I feel to work? See, now you're saying Disneyland. I was in Disney World, Orlando. How did it feel to work at Disney World with Princess Jasmine? And with a lot on, did you have difficulty? Um, I felt like I didn't have a lot on compared to all the other princesses. They had like a lot more parts and pieces to their. Sorry if you can hear my husband in the background. He's playing video games with the kids right now. But if you hear any yelling, I'm out in the patio outside in the living rooms next door. But anyway, yeah, so because Florida's super hot, I always felt like I had the better end of the stick as far as like, I didn't get as sweaty as some of the other girls did. Tiffany says, I haven't used it in a while, but I was studying French. Oh, I'm doing French too. I couldn't help it. I like start clicking on all these languages. I've had to put the brakes. I'm like, no, you cannot, let's stop at like 10 languages here. Like, Italian, French, Japanese. I've got on there Portuguese because Orlando area. We have a lot of Brazilian people that have moved within the last 10 years. I feel like I have seen so many Brazilian people move to Orlando. I don't know what happened. It's like crazy with Brazil here. It's become little Brazil here. So I'm like trying to learn Portuguese now because I'll be at the supermarket and they look Hispanic and I think they're speaking Spanish, but then I'm like, I don't understand that. That's a different language. That's Portuguese. And then now I want to know. Anyway. Sarah says, I'm trying to learn back the Spanish. I studied it in high school on Duolingo. I feel like Duolingo's really good for learning. Like, my kids are doing Spanish on there because I figure why not, right? Amanda, you have to do a Jasmine and Snow White improv video with Rachel. Guess what, you guys? She's coming in July. So I need to talk to her about that and see if she'd be down for it. I'd be so curious, like, I gotta talk to her about that. How she would feel. Would she do it with me? What would we do? Like, anyway, throw me some ideas if there's something in particular that you're like, oh, I want to see this situation. Like, what shenanigans is going down with Jasmine and Snow? How do they feel? Should it be something controversial? Should it be something funny? Should it be something around Disney princess? Should it be, is it married Snow White, married Jasmine, talking about why they don't have kids yet? Like, what, what's going, anyway. Muhammad says, how do you feel playing Princess Snow White at Disneyland? Oh, I didn't play Snow White, but my friend Rachel did. I did get to be in a parade actually, and that was the best thing ever. I never got to do, the parade was always at the Hollywood Studios, and I never got to do a full parade, or not a full parade, not what I'm saying. I did get to do a full parade. I never got to do a full day's shift at the Hollywood Studios because did it start? I think it was sets in the morning, and then it was parade in the afternoon, and then the Jasmine who worked at Hollywood Studios would then go in to do that one show at the end. What was it? What's the show they have? Oh my gosh, it's on the tip of my tongue. Another thing I'm trying to do this summer is read a book on improving your memory, because I'm like, there's like things like that I'm like, oh my gosh, what was the name of that parade? Oh my gosh, somebody type it below. I can't. So anyway, yeah, but for some reason, a lot of the Jasmines would always give away the parade shift. They'd be like, can you come in and do the parade? Can you come in early and get that parade shift for me? And I was like, boom, I was on it because I loved being in the parade because you got to sit in a car and wave to people. I don't know, that was the funnest thing. How often do you get to be in a parade? Number one, it was at Disney, so it was a production, so that was pretty cool. But anyway, John says, I need a research. Muhammad, she wasn't Snow White. Oh, Rachel, my friend, was friends with Snow White. Yay, Rachel. John says, I'm learning how to speak French and the Spanish language too. That is so awesome. Yes. Let's see. Como se va? Like that, and the way it's spelled. I feel like Duolingo tells you how to spell it. So it's like the way we spell um, comment, like comment below. They say como se va, like almost like the way a Spanish person would say como. They say it like como, but different, like a little accent is different. Como se va. And there's C that, or that, the se va, that how you spell se va, it's like a different funky letter than what we use. It's interesting. So anyway, have you been to Disney recently? Last time I went to Disney was a month or two ago. I think I posted some pictures of my kids on Instagram in Disney. We were in on Tom Sawyer Island, the bridge. That was the last time I went. It was when the weather was still perfect. So maybe that was March, April. Orlando, like now we're in this crazy heat going on. It was like almost 100 degrees. Um, but actually, to be honest with you, we have been at Universal Studios. Disney, ever since, I'm not a fan of this Genie Plus business. I am not a fan. I am like, what? I don't want to have to wait longer. People are paying for lines. I don't know. To be honest, I haven't been there in the last month and a half. So maybe Genie Plus isn't that bad. I only did it once, but I just don't like the idea of it. I think maybe Disney has spoiled me. Like I have lived in Orlando since I was in middle school. I've been going to Disney and I never had to do no Disney Plus. What? What? What is this? So I don't know. I guess Universal has a fast pass type system that you pay for, but it just doesn't seem as extreme as like what Disney has done with their Genie Plus business. So I'm like, you know what? My kids are getting bigger. We love roller coasters and adventure rides, and we're just gonna take a break. We're gonna walk away for a little while and enjoy Universal Studios and go to Volcano Bay and do all that stuff for now. So, and anyway, and we also have like Busch Gardens passes, so we like to do that and SeaWorld and stuff. And we've been going to the beach. It's summertime, so we're taking advantage of the pool and all that. It's so hot and it's so busy at Disney, and we have silver passes too, so there's a lot of blockout dates. But anyway, Fantasmic, yes, thank you so much. Oh my gosh, how did I forget that? Thank you, Bess Ann, for helping me out. It's like I knew it. I knew it. And we used to call it Fant. Fant. That was what it was called. Muhammad says, almost are takes you to get in character at Disneyland as a character Princess Jasmine. I'm not quite sure what you meant by that, but but maybe I'll get it in the next comment. John says, single rider is a lot shorter line. Some bloggers recommend all the time. But see, I always come with my kids. Or like the family, we come and none of us want to go by ourselves. My kids really like mommy and daddy. There's still like, even though like we have been riding that Velocicoaster, which is like that dinosaur ride, Jurassic Park ride at Universal Studios. That ride, I don't believe there is a more exciting roller coaster in Orlando than that Velociraptor coaster, Universal Studios ride. It is insanity. It is crazy. It is just, I've never experienced some of the things that the way they turn you. I don't know. There's no better roller coaster in Orlando. I don't think than that ride. None. I don't know. I haven't been on has the new ride at Epcot opened? The Guardians of the Galaxy one. Does anyone know? I haven't been on that yet, so maybe that one has some tricks and surprises for me. But for me right now, that ride is insane. Like our family loves it. My son is 6 years old and he is all about it too. So, Tiffany says, is it only Genie Plus or are there still regular fast passes? I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know how it goes exactly. I think there's just like a regular wait line for like cheap people like me who don't want to pay, and then there's like a fast pass, the Genie Plus fast pass system, but it's like awkward. It's not even as good as what it used to be, like the old fast pass system. I don't know. I don't know. It just, like I said, I'm spoiled. I feel like because I'm outside on the patio, I feel like there's bugs on my face. So if I'm scratching my face, I don't even think there's bugs. Maybe there are. I don't know if they get through the screen or what. Um, Muhammad says, Rachel, how do you feel about the Snow White? Oh, Rachel's not here in my video. It's just me, Jennifer. But he's looking for Rachel. I'll have to tell Rachel, Rachel, you were missed. Muhammad was asking for you. What's up with that? Why weren't you there? Sarah says the new Guardians ride is so cool. It opened late May. Oh, okay. Yeah, I did. I thought I saw somebody post something about it, but we've been at Universal Studios like every other weekend. So, except for when we were on vacation, we had COVID and stuff. So those were the only times we weren't there. But otherwise, we've been going to Universal a lot and just taking a break from Disney. Plus, I guess we're excited with the new Universal Studios passes. So we're kind of like that's the new exciting thing for us right now, since my kids have never been on a lot of the rides over there. But soy sauce bling says hi soy sauce bling, I like your name. Muhammad, do you want to go back to Disneyland to work as a character performer and play an older princess? I don't really have any desire to go do that, to be honest with you. I'm loving my life now. You know, I really loved that time of my life. I would not change it for anything. I love those memories. I feel like I learned a lot as a person, and learned about who I was, and things that were important to me and what I wanted to get out of life. That I felt like it was a good growing period, um, but I don't want to go back. So I feel like if I did, I would want to do other performance type projects. But yeah, but not as a theme park character. But it was fun though. Muhammad says, I can't show you nowhere shiny sugar and spend it with me, princess. When did you let your heart decide? Oh yes, the oh, take you wonder by wonder. Sorry to blame me on the magic copyright. Oh, that sounds silly. Soy Sauce Bling says, did you ever worry about getting pen marks on the costumes? All the time. I used to worry about that. I would do my best not to, but the costuming department was really awesome. I don't know what they did to take care of their costumes, but the people took their job very seriously, because I mean, I remember syrup. I didn't like syrup getting on my costume because it would it would kind of stink a little, like the smell of syrup was on you, and I didn't like the smell because it would stay with you all day. Plus, you always wanted to have a good presentation for all the guests. You wanted to look like, magical, I guess. So, and having stains of syrup on you wouldn't be very magical, I guess. I don't know. Plus, it was sticky. Like if people would touch you or hug you, you didn't want to get food on people. So I think it was more at the restaurants, and it wasn't so much adults as it was like little kids, toddlers type thing. Yeah. So another thing, like I wanted to, if you guys would be interested in talking with me about this, but I've had a request from a dear, I want to call her a friend, Karen. Karen started watching my YouTube channel a long time ago, back when I first started it. It's been years now. 2012, I think, was the first confessions video. So I guess that's like 10 years ago. But yeah, I've gotten to get to know some of you guys personally through this YouTube channel. But Karen requested for me a while ago, like maybe a couple months ago, to talk about anxiety on my channel. Like how she said that I always seem like a really happy person, and like I don't know, she always says like super nice things about me that I don't want to say. They're not. She makes me feel like I'm better than I really am, I guess. I'm just a regular person, as I'm sure a lot of you know, that when you go online and you watch all these people on YouTube, they're all just people. And we all, I'm just a regular person with regular problems. But I do deal with anxiety sometimes. And so she was like, can you talk about that on your YouTube channel and how you handle that? And I think a lot of I do have faith like in God, and I do pray through. I feel like that's the big thing, the way I deal with anxiety. Um, I just have to pray a lot. Like there was a couple of months ago, I went through something like in my family, not my immediate family, but just like with outside relatives and stuff, where there was like some disagreements and misunderstandings, and it caused so much anxiety. I want to say that like I think my husband and I, we lost like several nights of sleep. Like we didn't, like it was so stressful, and you know, it was really hard. And so I also go through difficult things in my life. My life isn't perfect by any means. There's so many things I wish that I could change about my life, but at the same time, I don't like to feel like that. I want to be content with everything I have, even with things that aren't perfect, because this life is short, and it's not all about the things, the physical things that we have. They're, to me, they're I feel like I believe in life after death and an eternity, and I feel like there's just other things that are so much more important and valuable that are intangible that we can't physically touch and grasp. And so, but anyway, yeah, so I don't know, like I grew up with my mom always told me the Bible verse that got like, I don't know it off the top of my head, but it's like, cast your cares upon me or cast your cares upon him because he cares for you. Speaking about like how God cares for us. He wants us to throw our cares on him. And so like with my family situation that I had where we lost several nights of sleep, I was like casting, like that's all I could do is just tell God, like, God, I pray for so and so who I'm fighting with right now and who I can't stand right now, or whatever, or maybe they can't stand me, or I don't know. But I pray for them, and I was just asking God to help me through that, and that's how I got through it. And of course time heals wounds too. And we I feel like there's light on the other side of the tunnel, and you just get through, you push through. And let me see, I'm not reading y'all's comments. I gotta see what is anyone, everyone's being quiet. Oh, Sarah says yes, I think of that verse all the time. Okay, so I'm not alone. um but yeah, so I'm not alone in that. I was trying to think, what else was I gonna say to my friend Karen out there about anxiety, because it's tough. Like I have to say, I do feel super blessed in a lot of ways, but I have to attribute that to prayer. Honestly, is like because of those anxieties. Like when my husband, when we were young and newlywed, I remember outside, he graduated college and he didn't have a job like lined up, and I was like got like stressing out about it, like what is he gonna do, like he just finished college. And I don't know, it's just really stressful if you've ever like been in the market for a job and you really need a job. And I was just freaking out about it, and that was a time that I was like praying a lot, like for God to provide a job for him. And like literally it was like a miracle. Somebody at Disney, some random girl who I don't even keep in touch with, was like, hey, I know an accountant and they're hiring at their firm. Why don't you give this phone number to your husband and see what happens? And it was like a godsend of a job. And I attribute that to prayer, like talking to God, like, God, I'm stressing out. Like, where are you? My husband needs this job. Like, and God gave him a job. And so I feel like he rewards people who call out to him and seek him. And so that was, anyway. So for Karen, when I'm stressing out with anxiety and I don't know what to do, like, where do you go? Where do you turn? And that's how I get through. Because I don't know what people do without prayer. I honestly don't. Like, because I can't get through without it myself. But anyways, Quincy says, hello, Jen. Hi, Quincy. Long time no chat. Muhammad says, oh, Quincy says prayer is key. Yes, thank you. Like, life is it's so stressful, and there's too much stuff Sorry if you hear my kids yell, or my kids and my husband are in the background playing video games. If you hear yelling, that's what that is. Um, but yeah, I don't know what else to I don't know how else to say it. So Karen, I dedicate this video to you. I hope I touched on everything you wanted me to, but anyway, Muhammad, sorry, I was reading Muhammad's question. I think I got distracted. Oh, Tiffany says, love that. Thank you. Do you want to go back to Disneyland to be a character performer? Oh, no, I think I said that. I think I answered that already. I did that. I'm happy where I'm at in life right now. Vzak. Hi, Jennifer. Hi, Vzak. Did you need to learn everything about your characters from the direct to movie video movies? Yes, we did. I had to go and watch. I literally bought them actually. You didn't have to buy them. You could rent them from a library. Um, like the Pocahontas Part 2 movies and all the like there was Aladdin, Return of Jafar and Prince of Thieves was Part 3, and you had to go and watch those and know them just in case, for the random chance that some kid referred to them, they didn't want you to be unaware and caught off guard. So I did, but I bought them and I used to watch them all the time. I watched the Prince of Thieves one. I actually bought at Barnes and Noble there's like a hardcover Aladdin, like the Tales A Thousand Nights. What? I can't remember the exact title. It's in my bookshelf, but I intend to read it at some point. It's one of those type books that I'm going to get to it. But I'm reading a few other books right now, Don Quixote in Spanish, because I want to improve my Spanish. And there's a whole, actually, my dad was talking to me. He's like, these are a bunch of like old Spanish words. My sister was saying, like, we don't really speak like that anymore. It's like old English, but oh well, I'm still reading it. I never read Don Quixote all the way through. But anyway, yeah. So Vzak, to answer your question, yeah, you had to. I own them, so I watched Prince of Thieves a lot. Kevin, wow, been a long time. Yes, Kevin, it has. It has been a long time. What's up with that? Why am I taking so long? But I'm kind of feeling like maybe I just need to do more of these live videos, because I think that's one of the things that keeps me from uploading more is the fact that I have to go and edit the videos. And I feel like I'm running out of space on my computer. I'm like, dude, we got to go buy more, what is it, hard drive or whatever? So I have more space on the computer to like edit everything. And it just takes up, when you're throwing a bunch of videos on your computer. So anyway, but live videos are nice because they're like, we're just chatting here and throw it up. All right. Soy Sauce Bling says, I remember your Disney World prayer story when you went on all the rides. Oh, yeah. I've been thinking about it because I was praying for something stupid, too. Stupid prayers. Thank God for stupid prayers. Like, and them getting answered. I feel like I had one recently, too, that happened, but I can't remember what it was. But, yeah, I don't have, I wish I had all the, I wish I knew why God allows sometimes those things to get answered, but it reminds me that he's listening to the important prayers too. Like if he's hearing the stupid prayers and he answers those, he cares. If he cares about those little things, he cares about the major things, because there have been times that I'm like, what about this, God? This person is struggling with cancer or whatever, like, or there's some very scary thing, but I feel like he always comes, just, I don't know. Life's hard, I don't know. So, Muhammad, how to daughter feel you're playing not as Princess Jasmine, a character performer? Like, or are you saying how does my daughter feel about me having performed as Princess Jasmine? She does know about it, and Rachel and I did a video on our kids finding out how they feel about it. I feel like it's kind of like they take it for granted, though, if I'm honest with you. Like, they're like, nah, Mom did that. Nah. Like, they're not impressed. So, yeah, I guess it's always, like, celebrity kids. Not that, I was a celebrity or anything, but, like, I always found it amusing how celebrity kids, I guess some of them are impressed with their parents, but I remember, I think it was Olivia Newton-John, the lady from, what is it, the Grease movie? Her daughter was like so embarrassed of her mom. Like I think MTV like went into her house or something. It was like MTV Cribs or something like that. And the daughter was like, "Oh, mom, you're so nerdy." But it was like, "Dude, your mom's a celebrity. Like, why isn't that cool to you?" But the daughter, she was in high school, you know, I think it was embarrassing. So I think like I don't know, not that Ariana's you know, anyway, I'm not anyway. She's just not impressed by the character thing that much. And she doesn't like aspire to do it or anything. I think I ruined it for her talking about it so much. Um, but Quincy says, back in '09 when I was paralyzed and prayed all day for a year, I'm fully healed. Oh, wow. Wow, Quincy. I don't think I know your story so much um, concerning that. You'll have to like DM me. If I just need to check my DMs, you have to tag me and be like, check your DMs. Um, but yeah, Quincy says, yes, do more lives. Oh, okay, Quincy, I'm just gonna have to do it. But like my hair's not even done. Look at this. Like I remember when I first started my YouTube channel, I had to have my hair and makeup done and all this stuff. I have a little bit of makeup on from earlier, but it may have sweated off. I don't know. And it's kind of dim, so it's, you know. And I haven't like done my eyebrows. They're like I need to pluck, but I'm like, you know what? I'm going live because I have not filmed and it's been way too long. And I said I was going to upload and I haven't been. But anyways, oh, and am I pronouncing this right? Angelique Bijlal. Hey, it's so nice to see you. So nice to see you too. I really miss your videos. Say, oh, that makes me feel so good. Thank you for saying that. And I'm glad to be here and that you're watching with me. And Quincy says you will. Awesome. Message me. Summer is here. I'm just about done. I was lagging a little bit behind with, or a lot behind, I don't know, because we're in June. But with Ariana's homeschool, Lucas, he was all done. He's like a grade ahead he's super advanced. But I'm still doing a little bit of homeschooling in this month. And then we're just about done. We're just mostly doing review, but I just want to like nail it in the bud with Ariana. So, anyways. Um, but yeah. So did you feel heavy wearing Princess Jasmine wigs as an additional line character wear? The wig was not heavy. Like it was like I guess, I don't know. I was so used to it. It didn't feel heavy to me. It felt like my hat, honestly. Like it kind of felt like a hat, like a thick hat. I don't know. It kept me warm, I guess, in the winter time. I do remember that. It was hot, I guess. But I was also cool because the outfit was revealing. So it's not so much anymore, but back then. So, all right, everyone. I guess I've been on this live for 30 minutes and I kind of get like afraid. I don't know about y'all, but sometimes I will look at the time on a video and be like, oh, do I have 10 minutes? Do I want to click on it? I guess I'll just skip around a video if I still want to click. Like, I don't know. I don't want to scare people with like, oh, it's a 30-minute video. I don't know if I want to get entangled with that. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's time for me to head out of this live, but I guess I just wanted to pop in and say hi because I haven't been uploading. It's also getting dark. Look, it's like nighttime. I feel like I still have to clean the kitchen and get a few things done. I've got like laundry to fold that's sitting over in the living room. I don't know about y'all. So I just bought this new cooking contraption, by the way, that my friend sold me on, that she says will make my life easier. I don't know. If you guys want to see me, once I get it, it's going to take a week to get here. I ordered it. But if you want to see me use it, if that sounds like something interesting to you, maybe I could show you something that I make with that cooking contraption. Oh, another video idea I was thinking of filming was, aside from Rachel when she comes in July, Lord willing, but like Fuki, because since I'm learning Japanese, I don't know if that would interest you guys, like learning Japanese with her, like do a little video with her where like she talks about what it's like coming to America and was she scared at first with all the English letters because they use hiragana, katakana, and kanji characters, special characters. And so I'm trying to learn Japanese now because I would love to be able to chat with her in Japanese. And I feel like, I don't know, Japan has some cool things. They have that one Island of the Cats and that Totoro theme park that I would love to visit someday. Or like if you ever go to Hawaii, apparently they have a lot of Japanese speaking people there. But I don't know. I just like languages, so I don't know if that would interest any of y'all, or cooking sounds more. Um, but Sarah says, thanks for going live. Thank you for watching, Sarah. Plus, my battery is low on my phone anyway. That's another reason I think I'm gonna get going soon. Quincy says, so glad to see you online. Yay, thank you, Quincy. Miss you too. Um, you guys were always so faithful watching the channel and encouraging. Anjali says, I still watch back your old videos. Oh, thank you for watching them. Oh my gosh, you guys. I need the encouragement though, so I keep making videos. Millie says, hey. Quincy, you went to the cat island. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Like, I literally just put the video on so I could watch that, like, and then I was like I downloaded the Airbnb app, and I was like looking at like where like future dream vacations for me, and I was like, maybe one day I could like go and stay at an Airbnb, like some house over there. I saw some beautiful house that was like on the island, like, or not on the island, but like I guess so the island of the cats place, it's, you have to take a boat to get there. I don't know, there were no Airbnb places where you could stay on the cat island, but you could stay like off the island or whatever. Anyway, Hannah says, Jennifer, this is like a confessions video. Yeah, it's like the old days. Yay! I'm glad you liked it. All right, Mohammed says, next time when I see you doing Princess Jasmine character's voice, I knew YouTube channel. Okay. Thanks, Mohammed. Thanks for all the love on here, Mohammed. Quincy says it's incredible. But my concern was for the cats. Like, how is their health? Since there's so many, like, are they spaying and neutering any of these cats, or do they want it to be, like, still, like, super, like I guess I just want to make sure all the cats are well taken care of and that they have a veterinary access to vet care. Because some of the cats in the YouTube video that I saw, it's like part of their ears were bitten off, like they had been in cat fights. So I'm like, what's up with that? But anyway, Quincy says, yeah, you cannot stay on the island. Okay. All right. Well, I mean, Japan's like a long way off from me. We still have other places that we're probably going to go before Japan. But Quincy says that it can be improved. That upset me a lot. Yeah, I know. But, I mean, hey, it's still an island of cats. I don't know. I still want to go to it. Disney, Muhammad says, Disney, he wants to make magic for people, for the character too, you know. My dream is to work at Disneyland as a character performer. I'm excited to do it. You know, have a princess, you know. Aw. Yes. Quincy says they definitely use more care. Aw. Okay, well, all right, you guys. Thank you so much for logging on and for watching the video. Please stay tuned for my next video. Comment below. Let me know what kinds of videos you want to see. And I am working on another, like, an acting type video. I think I'm going to structure it more next time so it has more of a storyline and it's not so much rambling as my last little improv video. But, yeah, I can tell you the premise of it. The little thing that I'm working on, it's like, well, I don't know. I think I'll just keep it a surprise and throw it on there. I don't know. But anyways, so, all right, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Have a great night, and thanks for tuning in. Bye-bye.